India's biggest savers band that got big within days.
My name is Virat Kohli and I write my success story myself.
Philips signature series trimmer, limited Virat Kohli edition for the self-made.
So Jaydev Unadkat will get the new ball. I think he's got a little bit of proof here, Jaydev Unadkat. He's been in the Royals for a while. He's got a blown goal, some good days, some not quite. Keeps his play ahead of Ankit Rajput today. The economy is just under 9 after 77 games. Just drips into the bat. Unadkat would have said, please, please give me one there, and he obliges. Hit it a long way to the long boundary.
Oh, it's an unacademy cracking six. He just leans into it. He doesn't try to overhit it. It is pure timing. Picks it up. He knows he's got it out of the middle of the bat and just watches it sail over the boundary rope.
Interesting though, a lot of these pick-up shots tend to go further than the pull shots sometimes. Just to pick up the timing on that. He does have a square leg out though.
Are you speaking about Unadkat keeping his place? And it's probably got something to do with the fact that Ranji Trophy picked up 67 wickets. An exceptional average. So you kind of want, even though it's been a long break, you want them to feel good coming into this tournament. The RCB batting lineup, quality at the top. Number 3, number 4, they're not too shabby as well.
Oh, easy again. There's something about this young kid, Devdutt Padikkal. He just stamps himself on the crease. He's got a presence there. You pitch it up, I'll hit you over square leg. You drop it short, I'll hit you over mid-wicket.
Picks up length really quickly. Did an interview with him at the start of the game and I said, has anything surprised you about the IPL? He goes, no. He's taken everything in his stride. Everything that he's expected. It's worked for him. And for a young kid to come in and be able to perform straight away. He's done it in all forms, in all formats as well.
Great breakout here for Karnataka in all forms of the game.
So Harsha, you're talking about that breakout here. Vijay Hazare Trophy, 609 runs at 67. Saeed Mushtaq Ali, 580 runs at 64. Not too bad in the Ranji Trophy either, 650 runs. That's an amazing amount of run scoring, leading these tournaments, 2 of them per kid.
When I started following Devdutt Padikkal, there's some players, you look at the scorecard, the first name you look for is a particular player. For me, that was Devdutt Padikkal with Karnataka. It's open area, so he'll come back for 2. And I actually remember there, I looked and Padikkal had scored 0 or 1. I said, oh, because you're scoring runs in every innings, that when he didn't score in one innings, it almost stood out for you. That is how consistent he was. Produced a lot of outstanding batsmen in recent years at Karnataka with KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, Manish Pandey, Karun Nair, Robin Uthappa. There's a whole batting stream that's come up from there. The Padikkal is just following. Of course, in the years gone by, Vishwanath, Vijesh Patel, then Rahul Dravid, there's a tradition there. 15 of the over, 20 for no loss.
Life is about to change. No more 8 घंटे की नींद, no more late night movies, no more parties with friends.
बिल्कुल सही कहा तुमने. इसके फ्यूचर के लिए अब no more holidays, no more shopping और no more फिजूल का खर्च.
लेकिन अगर इसका फ्यूचर ऑलरेडी सिक्योर्ड हो तो?
Really?
डैडी बने देवदास नहीं. जीना छोड़ दूंगा, हॉलीडेज छोड़ दूंगा.
स्मार्ट लोगों की क्लियर है प्रायोरिटी, बाकी सब बाद में. क्यूट वाले मेहमान से पहले LIC.
for the meeting between a mountain lover and the sea.
બરાબર છે.
You dig one, all space fits all. Volkswagen.
હા છેલ્લું છે મારે ખાલી તમે પતવાનું છે એનું. તો જો આપણો ફાયદો જોવાનો હોય તેલ લગાવો આપણે તો क्या रुपये का फायदा हो रहा है हम तो वही देखेंगे
This is
ना.
going to be
See spin being brought in.
The world is very cruel, you know ना.
It's changed the pace a little bit as well. Spin certainly a work for RCB.
આવો છો હમણાં 7 વાગ્યાની આસપાસ ડ્રિંક એન્ડ ડ્રાઈવ પર આવવાના છો બહેરીના ઘરે.
What's interesting about this is the leg spinner bowling to the left-hander
अच्छा ससुराल
with a short boundary on the onside to bowl at.
लड़कियां और तो क्या कर सकते हैं.
Lisa said it's good as well, and I think it's good for another reason in that
મને થોડી ખબર છે.
he has
હવે તમે
such
એમને
a
લેવા જવાના છો
phenomenal
એટલે તમે
record,
કીધું
Shreyas
કે
Gopal. A hat-trick against RCB last year, 3 wickets in the game before that. His record against RCB is so good.
ટોપ પર ચડેલો ને તો ટોપ પરથી ઉતરતા તો જમ્પ
You have probably seen Devdutt Padikkal grow up as a young kid playing as he does in Karnataka, the Shreyas Gopal.
700 મીટર ઉપર ચડેલો લાઈવ કરેલું ત્યાંથી.
He was making room for him through the offside. He gets caught back behind square. Just one or two of the bowlers reacted to the batsman's movement and pushed it through.
And Finch is always a strong player, and he senses obviously that the short side of the boundary is the offside. Everyone's up inside the inner circle. Problem was the length was a little bit short that allowed Finch to rock on the back foot and tug it around to the onside.
બરાબર દેખાય બધું અલગ અલગ દેખાય કરે પણ આ કેવું ઝૂમમાં ને ઝૂમમાં હોય પણ તમારી બાજુમાં જો તમે ઓળખી નહીં શકો એમ અંદર છુપાયેલા હોય બધા. ઝાડ મોટા મોટા ને.
Bowler looks interested. Is anyone else interested?
બાકી કઈ નહીં. આવો કાલે. હા
Right, captain goes with the bowler.
Okay.
To director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. It is a fair delivery. Let's begin with the spin vision, please. Can you rock and roll this, please? The ball has passed close to the bat. Can we have ultra edge, please? Ultra edge coming up. Flat line, flat line, flat line, flat line. Roll on, flat line, flat line. Once again, please. Once again, please. Still back, still back, still back, still back, still back. Yeah, play on, play on. Once again, nice and slow. Flat line, flat line, flat line, flat line, flat line, flat line. No bat, no bat. Please proceed to ball tracking. Ball tracking coming up. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Chris, I'll go back to the on-field umpire. Chris, you need to overturn your original decision. Please give out. You are on screen.
And he does it again. Does Shreyas Gopal? The Bishop was just saying he's done this before. He's done it again. Pleaded with Steve Smith. Got the review. Got Aaron Finch. And Karnataka. I've said Karnataka so many times. RCB are off to a good start. 25 for 1.
रजत बोलिंग कर।
अरे अभी 3 बॉल बाकी है।
बुम बुम यहाँ फास्ट नहीं चलता है। तेरा भी नहीं ओवर। चल कोने कट ले।
ड्रीम 11। अरे फ्लिपकार्ट बिग बिलियन डेज तो आने दे, बेस्ट डील्स मिलेंगी। फ्लिपकार्ट से आपके लिए भी एक टैबलेट दिलवाए।
India's biggest sales bag. Flipkart Big Billion Days.
While Virat Kohli is the new batsman. Still looking to stamp himself on the stone and will get off the mark.
He has to face Shreyas Gopal as well. Shreyas Gopal has had good success against Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers over the years. So the introduction of the leg spinner against RCB and against Aaron Finch, who's been very proficient against the slow bowling in this tournament, tells you a little bit about the quality of the bowler. Now another battle begins in earnest.
Not a lot to choose there. A slip for Virat. Won't be in play. Good over. 7 runs and a wicket. It's 27 for 1.
Cricket season is here and so are the festivals. Use premium services on MyDTDC app and get fastest deliveries across India. Stay safe, ship with MyDTDC.
Okay, 1 too many mother lovers be around ya. 6 feet deep, bury them in the ground ya. Sing a eulogy on your grave in my house ya. Don't try to count anybody in the life ya.
My name is Virat Kohli, and I write my success story myself.
Philips Signature Series Trimmer, limited Virat Kohli edition for the self-made.
27 for 1, need another 128. Right, Jofra changes ends. Let's see if he's gliding in or steaming in Bish. Doing nothing. He's just pulling up.
I reckon he took off really quick and then just got with where his feet were, the run-up. So the good thing is that he pulled out. Listen to all fast bowlers, if it doesn't feel right, just pull out.
Yeah, it's a very good action. It's a short run compared to some of the more established fast bowlers who've gone historically. But don't be fooled by the easiness of his action. Nice brace front leg right over the top. So what that means with the brace front leg is that he maximizes everything out of his action and he bowls from his full height as well. So he gets easy bounce.
Oh, beats the man inside the circle for 4. Not too far from him inside the circle. It's a good idea not to lock eyes with the bowler after that.
Shreyas Gopal in that short fine position. It's almost a little bit late to pick it up. No, you've got to feel that. You've got to stop that. Yeah, you're right. Vish, you're not looking at the bowler. I wouldn't dare to look at you if I misfielded.
Oops, oops, oops. Don't run, and I hope the ball doesn't go to the boundary. Don't want to see another of those. This is, of course, a great power play. It's not just these two teams that are making big games. Could be you as well. To use the credit app during the power plays, will get rewarded handsomely too. One lucky fan will get featured and handsomely rewarded. That's a great power play. Okay, Joffrey, let it slip. Let it slip. Want to see some pace here.
The little things that really I look for in players, and again I'm looking at this single, the way that he gets behind the ball, soft hands, Even in a T20 game, when you're looking for boundaries in the power play, he softens the hands and he's off straight away. Looks special.
It's all about being busy at the crease, and if a bowler bowls a decent delivery, they're allowed to. But what you can do is get behind it and drop it somewhere and take off. Even a strong leave is an important one, even in the T20 game. Especially someone like Kohli who's trying to find some form out there in the middle.
Lost 57. They do go on, win the IPL this year. That will be more even. Four balls, 32.
End of the fourth over. RCB 32 for 1.
बाकी सब बाद में पहले सुन मेरी बात रे
Flipkart's Big Billion Days are here. Amazing deals on the biggest fashion brands.
India's biggest sales bag. Flipkart Big Billion Days.
Just Aaron Finch, the man so far back in the hut. Gopal. And more wrist work, wrist spinners, and funnily enough, Virat Kohli's hustled through for a very quick single. Conscious of rotation, also conscious that the power play is starting to slip away. And there is that illustration that Ian Bishop was so excited about. The soft hands, placement, little dabs. It's not all about bashing it over the fence. 3 innings, 3 outs. Against the wrist spinners, we have seen him struggle. VK. Years gone by, getting knocked over at Chinnaswamy. A couple of googlies gone through his defences. Hence the matchup with Gopal on. Now Molia. Cannot bowl here any day of the week, let alone Saturday afternoon here at Zone.
Well, that's a gift. Half track of googly. He's not going to miss out on that. Virat placed it nicely as well. Far away from the field and deep square leg. Oh, that's good. That's good. A little bit of a misfield from Tom Curran. Both these bats were quick to pick on that.
I like that because of that matchup. Parakali's, he's awake to the situation. There's a misfield, but he takes on Curran's misfield and says, Skip, I'm here for you. Let's keep rotating this, making it difficult for the bowler to settle. Skinner, take one and be happy.
It's been brought on especially for this second over because Virat's on strike. I don't know, you both tell me. Would that put more pressure on Shreyas Gopal bowling to Virat? All the expectation? It's the last ball. The over. Just 7 from that over. 5 gone is 39 for 1.
End of the fifth over.
ये मैं कर लेता हूँ यार. आप जाके Dream 11 पे टीम बनाओ ना.
Dream 11. Make your team now.
What is this?
Let's do a simple voice over like download credit.
Download Cred. Get rewards for paying your credit card bills. Cred.
You need FCW.
Fried chicken wings.
Front collision warning.
MG Gloucester. Bookings now open.
Match 16 after this in Sharjah. Yeah, the evening game. Tommy Curran. Oh, is it safe? Is it straight enough and got a fair chunk of it? It's almost all the way to the fence. Smith tidies up. Yeah. A little bit of a mishit there. This talented youngster. This is tonight we're just talking about match 16. KKR versus the Capitals. The old Daredevils that changed their name. Yeah, nice thinking. Tommy C.
Yeah, just a lot of changes we're going to see from Tommy Curran. He's going to make sure that he doesn't deliver up the same type of delivery. And this hit, the first ball of the over, got high on Padikal's bat.
Lovely placement. Again, trying to be into the pitch and just hold it up a little bit. Didn't work from Curran.
Plays that really well, that shot. He's from the crease. The boundary. He's the shot well, he's in control of that. Placed it beautifully, played it late, but played fine.
That's what he was looking for. Tennis ball, off-cut, slow thing that just sort of never arrives. Just to elaborate on your point there, Deep, yeah, I just think with Gopal up against Coley, I think you relish it. From the bowling fraternity, you want to have a crack at it. Because you've had success against a certain player, it just so happens he's one of the top draw players going around, that you like it. Up against a captain, big reputation, big scalp, give me the ball. Gopal loves it. Smith and Curran, yeah, just want to have a little tweak of the field. Again, just slow it down. That's part of that ploy and strategy. Just slow the game down. Let's just stop it for a bit. Change the field. Stop this this ride, if you like, on the wave that Padikal's having this afternoon so far. Just like that, he says, I'll go this side.
He got a bit of a sight of the previous delivery, didn't he? He was looking to go leg side. The side of the ground is through the offside. Anything short of the length. I don't need to hit it along the ground. I just need to take it over in a circle. And he does that easily. Such a wonderful batter. So easy on the eye when he's batting well.
Oh, we do love a lefty. Tries a Cratchit. No man's, yeah. Just wanted from way up here, both players. Smith was sort of going for it, so was Archer, then they both pulled out. 6 done, 50 up there for one.
50 up for RCB. The score is 50.
Bro, style दिखना चाहिए, pimple नहीं.
Himalaya Men Pimple Clear Neem Face Wash made for men with double action of neem. Himalaya Men Pimple Clear Neem Face Wash.
Goodbye.
खुशबू ऐसी चलती जाए
कि goodbye ना हो पाए.
लंबे समय तक रहने वाली खुशबू एंगेज से
number 4, Rahul Tewatia.
अगले दिन तुझे लेके जाऊंगा तो वो मादे पे मुकम्मल ही नहीं है तू एक मतलब नहीं होता है तेरा तेरे को जो तूने वादा मेरे साथ किया था वो निभाना भी पड़ेगा तेरी फर्ज में आती है वो बाती हाँ तो मेरे साथ चलो मैं तेरी बहन हूँ डॉल जैसी
डॉला है डॉला गाँव छोड़ देने का
नहीं गाँव नहीं रहते शहर के लिए गाँव नहीं जाती
देने का गाय देने का भैंस देने का सब देने का
और फैटी हो जाऊंगी
अबे पागल फैटी नहीं हो जाएंगी कामड़ी हो जाएंगी कामड़ी और नेटवर्क तो आता है नहीं क्या नहीं मोबाइल वापरेंगे कुछ वापरने को मिली नहीं ना फोन ना कुछ छोटा डबला ले लेने का हम लोग को पूछा करेंगे कैसी है ये तो बोलेगा अच्छी अच्छी हुई है ठंडी अंदर आवाज आता है
झूठा
Play done and dusted. And RCB have got to 50. They only lost Finch. LBW to Gopal for 8. Duatia. He's been a bit of a man with the golden arm with the bat in hand. So they've gone for Rahul Duatia with ball in hand here. Wrist work, this time from the bowler that is, and it's interesting, isn't it? The sun's starting to set here in the western side here of Zayed, and it's difficult to pick up. Now Archer, it really was Archer's, but the skipper pulled out, he was going and he pulled out. Beautifully bowled, the deception was there. Curran ripping his hair out. So a little change in the field now because the captain is on strike here, very coldly. Slip in, that's the skipper Smith. Nice little length.
Looking at Padikkal and his technique, so good. Look at this, he doesn't have a big strike going forward or back. But how late does he play? More often than not, the point of impact is just under the eyes. At least a couple of runs here. Easily done. That's such an important aspect of batting is the point of impact. A lot of people say, doesn't have a big strike going forward, he plays from the crease. As long as you can, your point of impact is under your eyes, you're in control.
Well, like Kane Williamson, almost out of the keeper's gloves. He plays it that late.
The other thing I would really like to see is how Padikkal rotates the strike against spinners. The strike rate against paces is 138 and against spin it's 117. So that's one thing that I would be really interested in seeing how he manages the innings from here on.
Right. Tuatia needed it Padikkal in terms of timing. The orange cap, where it's at. Mayanks at the top there, KO. Faf, Sanju, and Begda Panagal. 6th so far. Very flashy, but thin air to finish the 7th. Just 5 from it. And it's that time, says Chris Gaffney.
And it's now time for the theatre players.
Going to have a drink here. We're going to have the Seat Tyres strategic timeout here. 55 for 1.
ये मैं कर लेता हूँ तब तक आप ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बना लो
Dream 11. Make your team now.
माथुर के पैसे आ गए। अरे वही खाता आउट करिए, खाता बुक डाउनलोड करिए, ये उधारी का रिमाइंडर भेजे और उधारी वापस लाए फटाफट। खाता बुक बिजनेस हुआ इजी।
I browsed 8 sites for divorce attorneys today. I browsed 8 sites for divorce attorneys today.
I love working with you. Me too. Red heart emoji. Blue heart emoji. I hate Leva. Puke emoji. Puke emoji. My home is in 1,000 feet.
I've only walked 598 steps today.
My login for everything is Pauline at PaulineFood.com.
My heart rate is 100, 101, 102, 111.
Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard, 100% whey protein, supports muscle recovery and gets you back on track. Together, we will be better than before.
पूरे इंडिया की तरह मैं भी 55 वाला टीवी लूंगा, वो भी 43 के प्राइस पे। फ्लिपकार्ट बिग बिलियन डेज।
India's biggest savers bag, Flipkart Big Billion Days.
You need AEB.
I like a burger.
Automatic emergency braking.
MG Gloucester. Bookings now open.
किसने सोचा था हमको करना पड़ेगा झाड़ू कटका और पोछा, बट फिक्र नॉट, अब सीन पलटेगा क्योंकि बिग बॉस देंगे 2020 को जवाब।
FBL presents Big Boss, powered by Dabur Dantrakshan Ayurvedic based and Tresemme beauty partner Lotus White Glow Grand Premier आज रात 9 बजे।
हिट टीवी देखने वालों, हमारी लाज रखे ना।
इंसान से मंगाओ चाहे विज्ञान से, प्यास तो दोनों से मिलेगी ना। तो मैच टाइम पे प्यास हटाओ, स्प्राइट उठाओ।
What is this? Let's do a simple voiceover like double credit. Double credit. Get rewards for paying your credit card bills. Credit.
Seat Tyres strategic timeout for Nito. Academy asked the experts, well, yeah, it's a psychological difference to the team. This with the match has been played at just 3 venues in the Dream 11 IPL. Only 3. Big.
Psychologically, I don't think it's going to matter much. Because you still have unofficially homes. You know what I mean? MI and KKR will be playing 8 games here at Abu Dhabi, so this becomes their home. And the surface is kind of the surface they would get at Wankhede or at Eden Gardens. The other teams, they're playing bulk of their matches in Abu Dhabi, where the pitch is a little on the slower side. So maybe, I think, yeah, the first couple of games, yeah, but I think they've been here for over a month now.
Well, you should get on with it, don't you? What's in front of you? Sadly, because of the pandemic, there's no crowd, no energy, no support base to have the roof come off.
I think that's having a bit of an effect on some players, because there are some players who like that crowd, who are entertainers. They like all the noise and the crowd going, you know. And I think that's maybe some players taking a little longer to adapt to this whole new situation without crowd.
Thank you, Sandy. Your question? Keep them coming in. Hashtag ask the experts. Yeah, keep them coming. Yes.
innings has looked great from ball one. That little clip off his legs that just sailed over the boundary has been exceptional, but probably what Ian Bishop and I like is probably his singles as well. Just looks in control. Nothing has fazed him. Wonder how the towel out of Tom Curran's fell just as he was about to deliver the ball. I wonder how much does that distract batters at the striker's end.
Visibly wasn't this time around. Says a lot about the batsman's focus as well, isn't it?
Captain Coley. And he thought there was one when he hit it, just a little flick, and he wanted to keep running with the stroke.
Well, this is such an important innings for Kohli. 14-1-3 so far in this IPL. The good news for RCB fans and Kohli fans is he loves day games. Out of the 5 centuries that he scored in the IPL, 3 of them have come in day games. So he likes the hotter conditions, but also more importantly, given that it's not a huge total, he can spend a bit of time out in the middle. So important for him.
100%. With your Stellas. He's found a gap here. Has he got enough on it? And it's a great piece of fielding. Good commitment. Archer there to tidy up. Wonderful.
Good piece of fielding from David here. I couldn't agree more with you, Lisa, on that. Virat looks all wide in for this innings. He's taking his time. He's the luxury to do that as well. And look at that piece of fielding. Brilliant.
Just remember, he was off the field at the start of Rajasthan Royals' fielding innings because remember he got hit in the chest. And now he's doing this on the boundary rope. Pretty impressive stuff.
Just want to make absolutely sure. Question? Thanks very much. Ready to go. Last one for Curran. And this over. That is trademark stuff here from Kohli. That is a signature. 64 for 1 after all.
Eh? चल अंजलि के घर के पास राउंड मार के आते। अंजलि के घर के पास राउंड मार के आते। ये मिठाई भी देने की है। राहुल आधा घंटे के बाद। जीत जाएगा मेरा फोन हो सकता है। Rainy.
72 they put on. Rohit Sharma and Dwayne Smith. Oh, there's a run out. Surely, what is happening here?
और ये नजर घटी
घटना घटी। इसीलिए देखिए क्रिकेट ओनली विद लेंस गार्ड ब्लू कंप्यूटर ग्लासेस।
Right back with Tewatia. Right, suddenly Virat Kohli, about 3/4 of the way into the first, thought there might be a second. But really in the break you wanted to see Steve Smith. He was shaking his head so violently at the misfield. Right through.
Long road. Very, very ordinary piece of fielding. Something behind that ball, young man.
Beautifully played. Straight in the gap. That whiplash movement of the back foot that is so Kohli.
Yeah, wants this to be a big one. Virat. Been very patient so far. He's not going to miss out on that one. After that, just quick to bounce on it. That footwork. Jump onto the back foot, opening up his body.
Don't have a lot of runs to play with the Rajasthan boys. 154. You need to stretch that out as much as possible by fielding like demons. Been a little lax today. We've seen a couple of boundaries go from inside the circle already.
हेलो घर पे हाँ तो आ जाओ ऊपर.
And this is the batting to come after this very meaty. Shivam Dubey making it look so easy, these two. It's been very impressive from Padikkal. The dot ball percentages, yes, he's very good against the fast ball. But how good has he been against the spinners as well, rotating the strike? Maybe even is still out there.
You see a lot of domestic cricket as well. You'd love to know how he approaches four-day cricket.
Very. patient, very calm. Saw him get some runs against Uttar Pradesh. It's a little different approach. Obviously, there's as you need it. Red ball cricket, lot more patient. Knows where his off stump is.
Good comeback after a boundary of the second ball, 9 of the over, it's 71 for 1.
Of the ninth over, RCB 71 for
दोनों भाई सेम सेम।
सिर्फ एक फर्क है, मैं इससे ज्यादा स्मार्ट हूँ। इसने अपने फोन के लिए 100% पे किया और मैंने सिर्फ 60%।
With Galaxy Forever, own the Galaxy Note 20 series by paying just 60%.
कभी रुकना मत। दाल चावल उबालना आ गया तो पुलाव बनाओ, धीमी आंच पे बिरयानी पकाओ, बस रुकना। हम भी कहाँ सिर्फ तेल तक रुके, दाल चावल आटा बेसन सोया बड़ी और बहुत कुछ। आपका वही फॉर्चून अब एक नए अवतार में।
अरे फ्लिपकार्ट बिग बिलियन डेज तो आने दे, बेस्ट डील्स मिलेंगी। फ्लिपकार्ट से आपके लिए भी एक टैबलेट दिया है।
India's biggest sale is back. Flipkart Big Billion Days.
Modern trade. One for 14 so far for Shreyas Gopal.
So go grab this opportunity. We all are Surti and
The reason the game's held up is one of the Rajasthan boys was just drifting in front of the side screen.
Time as well to grab a quick word with Andrew McDonald, coach of the Rajasthan Royals. Andrew, what do you make of the situation?
Well, firstly, we're probably slightly behind the game. There's no doubt about that. We're going to need to take some opportunities and to just, I suppose, if we can just hang in there for long enough, we might get a look at it, and that's controlling the run rate, and that's the big challenge against the class batting lineup.
All your coaches have your little notebook that you fill copiously during the game. What's gone into that notebook so far about this game?
I think you set out with a plan and try to achieve that plan, and that's probably what you just monitor in your notebook. So clearly one of our big focuses was from the first couple of games. Was the middle order. I thought Mahi played really well in there. We brought him into the side and that was a real positive for the middle order there, and clearly fielding's one of our areas to improve. So that's probably the two key areas where we see we can improve at the moment.
Well, you wouldn't mind that, Andrew?
Yeah, that's nice. That's right on cue, that one.
I was actually going to ask you about that. When you're the coach sitting there, you see a couple going through the inner circle for 4, it must frustrate you.
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone's trying, aren't they? They're giving their whole effort out there. So sometimes there's going to be errors, and I suppose it's the key thing is to be able to minimise those errors across the course of the game. And unfortunately, we let a couple go through, maybe miss an opportunity in the air as well, so it makes it a little bit harder for ourselves.
When you've got a player like Ben Stokes on a flight, you're almost too eager. To wait for him.
I mean, you know, thoughts with his family first and foremost. Almost, and it's great that he's on a flight, and yeah, he's going to join us, and yeah, he'll definitely give us a lift, and he's an incredible player. You know, he allows us to structure up different ways. He's three-dimensional, so we're excited to have him landing, and clearly he's got to do a bit of quarantine and then come out and hopefully have an impact in the back half of the season, which would be great.
Thanks, Andrew. Look forward to chatting with you as well as the tournament goes along.
Cheers, have a good call.
Just milking this over a little bit. Not playing big shots. I thought it was a very good effort down at long off by Devatya. What these two have really done well is how they managed to get 38 runs of the last 29 deliveries without taking risks, without getting too many boundaries. 6 from that over. 10 overs gone, 77 for 1.
And don't forget number 10. RCB 77.
क्या कर रहा है? ओपनिंग करने जा रहा हूँ। हैं? ओपनर हो ना? ये बैट किसका है? बैट तो दे। है तो इसका बैट, उसकी बैटिंग। चल जाओ पैट। एंटम मग बनता है तो फील्डिंग।
Dream level.
Cricket brings the world closer, just like DTDC. Use my DTDC app to send shipments across the world. Stay safe, ship with my DTDC.
Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard, 100% whey protein. Supports muscle recovery and gets you back on track.